Hi everyone, I'm Jessicat, and you probably think I'm crazy. The title of this video probably says something like, "Are pufferfish bosses?" And you're probably thinking, no, of course not, why are we even asking that question? But bear with me. Now, of course, whenever you're trying to decide whenever a certain thing belongs in a group, you have to decide on the definition of that group. Well, currently, the Minecraft wiki lists the Ender Dragon, the Wither, and the Elder Guardian as boss mobs. Although the Elder Guardian is only a boss on the Bedrock edition, there is, as far as I can tell, no difference whatsoever between Bedrock Elder Guardians and Java Elder Guardians. So I'm going to consider it a boss on Java edition as well. So we need to figure out what similar characteristics there are between those three mobs that no other mobs have. Then we can see if the pufferfish has those similarities. The first similarity you might think of is the boss bar. Of course, if you only consider a mob a boss if it has a boss bar, you should only call the dragon and the wither bosses. But if we consider the Elder Guardian a boss too, clearly a boss bar isn't necessarily a characteristic of a boss. The boss bar is connected to another characteristic, health. According to the Minecraft wiki, the Ender Dragon has 200 hearts, while on Java the Wither has 300, and the Elder Guardian has 80. Now you might think at first that we've found our characteristic. All bosses have a ridiculous amount of health. But look again at the Elder Guardian. Only 80 hearts in comparison to the Wither's 300, or even 600 on Bedrock. That doesn't seem right. In fact, an Iron Golem has 100 hearts of health, yet we don't consider the Iron Golem to be a boss. So I don't think health is a boss characteristic either. Here's another possibility. The Minecraft wiki says boss mobs are resistant to most status effects, but the Elder Guardian isn't as far as I can tell. You can kill an Elder Guardian with potions of harming, it takes damage from poison, it can be made invisible, and if you want you can even put slow falling on it, which I think looks hilarious. So as far as I can tell, the resistance to status effects isn't really a characteristic of a boss mob either. So what is the unifying characteristic of boss mobs? Well, the Minecraft wiki also says that boss mobs can see players with potions of invisibility. So guess what I did? I used a potion of invisibility with every single mob I could think of, and besides the boss mobs, only one could see me. Guess which one that was? You guessed it, from my tests, pufferfish can see invisible players just as well as visible ones. Pufferfish don't actively seek to attack you, and invisibility does not affect that. However, they start to puff up at the same distance from a player, whether or not the player is invisible. Try it for yourself if you don't believe me. This clearly means that, like other boss mobs, pufferfish act the same way towards invisible players as non-invisible players. Since this is the only defining characteristic for a boss mob, pufferfish must be bosses. Enough said.